Hey cutie patooties, we are doing something a bit different today. I have this PR package from Rosalind. They sent me this 10-piece gel polish and I'm just reading over the back. I see that it's 7 free and formaldehyde was one of the 7 chemicals that it's free of, so that's good. So let's open this box up. There's a small little card in here, very nice foldable card. It has some instructions on it and some other good little tidbits on there. I'm just going to quickly go through opening all of these bottles. There's more pink and peach tone colors than there are purples, but I don't mind because all of the colors were very beautiful, very creamy, and very easy to work with. If you hear some noises, that's Little Bean sleeping. He snores a bit. So these are more on the peach tone side. These are some pretty pinks. 2 of them were more jelly-like, and the purples, 2 of them were also more jelly-like. So cutie patooties, welcome back to Cutie Nails, where everything we do here is all about nails. Today's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be a watch me work. I'm gonna be playing with acrylic again. Y'all know I do acrylics sporadically every now and again. So I already picked out my tips and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my Nail Reserve Peel Off Base Coat. I'm gonna adhere those tips to my nails and then we're gonna get into laying some acrylic. So I'm gonna let you guys watch. Like I said, this is a watch me work. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, cuties.
Everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly. I can't deny. I got a crush on you. That's true.
So y'all see I busted out my gloves, my UV protection gloves, because when I applied that peel off face coat, for some reason today, I don't know what it was, but that Kiara Sky lamp felt super hot against my skin. So I just went ahead and busted out my protection gloves, and I'm going to be using that throughout the entire video just to protect my hands and to kind of keep some of that heat off of my hands. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue to adhere these tips, and then my hand goes back into the lamp for a full 60 seconds.
It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare.
So today I'm going to be using my not polished products. I have the color Nude Me and I have some clear. I'm also going to be using my not polished brush in a size 10. Like I've told you guys in the past, if y'all have watched my acrylic videos, I don't do monomer. But I did purchase this Mia Secret Fusion UV LED monomer. It smells so sweet. Even my girlies came upstairs and they were like, ooh, it smells delicious in here. It really does smell really nice. If you're not big on sweet smells, it can be pungent to you, but this works for me because the monomer smell is just not, it's just not for me. I have asthma and allergies and I immediately have a reaction. I want to try the Koopa odorless monomer and see how that works. But yeah, I'm just going to use this. And the thing about this is you have to cure it. So after I apply this thin layer of clear, I'm trying to follow the steps like I'm supposed to, y'all. I'm trying to make sure that this clear base is on there. I'm trying to do everything the way I'm supposed to do it. So that way in the future, if I end up doing acrylic on anyone, I'm not missing any steps and I'm doing the right thing. So I'm just adding this clear base to protect the nails from any color, even though this is a nude color I'm using. Again, I'm following the steps to make sure I'm doing it the right way. And I'm gonna pop my hand in the light for 30 seconds to cure this acrylic. So now we're moving on to the nude me. In hindsight, cuties, I didn't even realize this until after I did this entire set. I was not getting out any of that excess liquid out of my brush. I was just putting the bead right on top, and I'm like, man, this is kind of runny. Like, is it me? Is it the monobar? Like, what's going on? It was me. I was not getting none of the excess liquid out of the brush, but all in all, I would say I did pretty good on, you know, making sure that I kept the product on there and not wasting a ton of product onto the mat. Like you guys can see, like this bead was kind of getting a little loose away from me, but I got it back together. I got it back together kind of quick. But yeah, what I can say about this monomer is, number one, it has that very sweet smell, which was fine for me. Number two, you gotta work in a drier type of way. And I really wish I had remembered to remove that excess liquid, because if you don't, the beads can be very, very runny. It's a slight learning curve, but it's nothing like super crazy. And number four, I'm sorry, you've got to, was that 3 or 4? Look, I don't even remember, but you got to make sure you cure this really well. I don't know, like on my middle finger, for some reason, I don't know why it didn't cure as well as the others. And it's crazy because you guys will see, and I'll let y'all know, you know, at that point in time, but it was still a little gummy. When filing this, I noticed like there's an inhibition layer on top, so I had to pause and, you know, wipe the nails off. And for some reason, it still wasn't filing like acrylic normally would. So just be mindful that it changes the, not consistency, it just changes the way the acrylic functions or reacts when it comes to filing. So if you have any issues with monomer, I would recommend you getting this. The smell is very sweet. Please keep that in mind. But all in all, I did like that I was able to work with acrylics that I had sitting on my shelf for so long, because I was able to use a monomer that didn't cause an asthma attack or an allergic reaction for me. And you guys can see here where I was just placing that bead directly onto the nail. Y'all, I really wish I had remembered what I was supposed to do. Like, I remembered some things and not everything, but this just goes to show that I just need to practice with it just a little bit more. I mean, I'm not a professional, to say the least. I'm not. And acrylic is not my go-to. However, practice is always a good thing in my book. So I just need to practice a little bit more. I really feel like I got a very smooth application and a very clean application as well. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, how you thought my application was, because y'all know I don't do acrylic, and my nail sisters that know me, that know I don't do acrylic, and you do acrylic, let me know how you guys think my application was and what things I can improve on when I am applying the acrylic. I know one thing that I have to do is remove that excess liquid from the brush. But yeah, if there's anything else that you think I should keep in mind, just let me know. Y'all know I'm always open to your comments and your feedback.
Rock right up to the high of my mountain until you reach my feet.
Now I know it looks like I'm building up this nail, but I honestly really did not. I was just trying to get the pigmentation as perfect as I would like for it to be, and then I built up the nail with the clear. Um, I know it looks like I built it up, but y'all trust me, this nail was super thin still, even after doing this. So I went in and built it up with the clear. I just wanted to get a good canvas, I would say, or a good outline before I went in with the clear, so that way it was a nice smooth application and smooth surface in order for me to be able to just do some minimal filing so I can get into the artwork. Surprisingly, cuties, while doing this application, I was really shocked at how easy it was to work with this monomer. And I was not having any issues with the flooding of the cuticle and stuff like that. Like, I was really surprised at myself and really proud of myself at the same time, because I know acrylic is not my first go-to, and Not Polish has some really great products to begin with. I mean, like, it speaks for itself, but just using it with a monomer that's not a Not Polish brand, I really enjoyed doing this. Like, the application was just so satisfying to me. Just sitting there at my nail desk, just applying this product, I really enjoyed it. But if you guys are not seeing it, it doesn't mean that I'm not doing it. Every time I do a nail, I'm popping it in the lamp for 30 seconds. And at the end, once I'm complete with this pinky, I'm going to do a full 60-second cure before I go in and start applying the clear on the top of the nails in order to build the nails up. So yeah, cute patooties, keep watching. Like I said, this is a watch me work. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. A little bit different for me and for this channel. Like, for real, it's like my first watch me work. I've never done a watch me work before, so hope you guys like this. cutie patooties. So if you guys are enjoying this video so far and you guys are liking these watch me works, let me know. I mean, this is my first one. If y'all are into watch me works, just let me know. And if you want to see more of them on this channel, please just let me know, and I will do my best to go ahead and let that happen for you guys. So if you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time happening on one of my videos, I do so hope that you would join the cutie family. Give this video a great big thumbs up and go ahead and consider subscribing to become part of this cutie family. I post every Tuesday, and lately I've been posting on Fridays again. I used to in the past and stopped for a while because, you know, life gets to be life sometimes. But Tuesdays and Fridays, you can look forward to seeing a video from me at 9 a.m. sharp. So please consider becoming a part of the family by subscribing, turn your post notification bell on so you never miss an upload from me. So at this point, cuties, I'm just working in the reverse, adhering that clear acrylic to the nails and curing the nails for 30 seconds in the lamp. So before I did that, I went ahead and did a full 60-second cure on all of the nails. And that's the thing that I like about this monomer. Like, I'm able to cure it instead of having to deal with the harsh smell of regular monomer. It may seem to be an inconvenience for some, but I mean, if you're working with gel polishes, you're already in and out of the lamp anyway. So I'm just going to continue to build up all of these nails with this clear, and then we should get into some filing, shaping, and buffing of these nails, and I'm going to be doing it on camera again.
What's the point in waiting anymore? 'Cause girl, I've never been more sure that baby it's you. This ring here represents my heart and everything that you've been waiting for. Just say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You can be my baby, let me make you my lady.
So cuties, this nail right here just seemed to be a bit wide for me. So even though I like these tips and the minimal shaping that you have to do once you apply them to your nails, I think in the future I'm just going to taper them in just a tad bit more before applying the product, because it seems like, you know, the more product you apply, it can start looking a little wide. In the end, I did my best to, you know, shape it up once I started filing, but in the future I'm just going to go ahead and taper things in to make sure I don't run into the nails looking wide anymore. Like, I didn't like that. I don't know why. Seems like the bigger the nail is, the wider it starts looking, the more product you add. And little Bean is sitting here watching while I'm doing this voiceover and chuckling. I don't know what's so funny, but he's chuckling at me while I'm doing this voiceover. So I'm gonna finish up putting the clear on all of the nails. Sorry, you know, if my pat in his back is really loud, I'm trying to get him to burp. And then we're just gonna go ahead and pop this hand into the lamp for a full 60 seconds. And like I said, I don't know why. Maybe it might have just been the clear, but for some reason my middle finger was still very shiny and gummy for some reason. But I worked around it, popped the hand back in the lamp and removed any tacky residue, and then I proceeded with filing again.
Where'd you go? Oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island. It's about time for waking up. Times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you for said I didn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just alone without you. So come close, I want you.
Now, I don't know if you guys can see what the shavings look like, but you guys can see that they kind of coagulate almost like, I don't know, it's like a residue that you're filing off. They're not, it doesn't file like normal acrylic when you use this monomer. So just be mindful of that. I'm gonna mess with it again and see what works best for filing. If removing the residue with acetone instead of alcohol will help. I mean, I use my Young Nail Swipe. That's a mixture of alcohol and acetone, but I'll figure it out, cuties, and we'll see what happens. If anyone's used this before, if there's a way to not have that kind of gummy gooky residue type of shavings when you're filing, just let me know so that way I can put that to practice in the future as well and avoid that. So we're just gonna go ahead, seal in those cuticles, file along the entire surface of the nails, and then we're gonna buff them over and get right into our patchwork nail art. Now I'm gonna be using the beautiful color from the kit that they sent me. It's a super nice pastel-y purple, but it's not so white, and that's what I really liked about it. That's what I'm going to be using to create the Frenchies on my nails, and I'm going to be using my Nail Reserve black in order to do the stitches for the patchwork nail art and to create a blacked out side as well. So I'm just gonna do the blacked out side with just this one straight line down the middle and fill in the opposite side of where my Frenchie is gonna be with my Robin Moses nail art brush. This, I believe this one is called the Unicorn. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna show you guys every nail because it's gonna get super repetitive, but I'm just gonna show you guys at least, you know, the beginning of how I would do things so that way y'all can see exactly what I did. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create the blacked out side on the middle and the ring finger, and once that's filled in, then we will come back and start working on the Frenchies. So I'm taking the same liner brush and I wanted a semi-deep French. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bump that line right up to the next one, starting where I want that French to the curve to end at. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it in, get 2 coats on the nails. I kind of went in with 2 coats of the black, but it was super pigmented with 1 coat, but I just kind of filled in some areas that looked a little bit patchy to me. But I definitely went in with 2 coats of this purple because it was just a tad bit too light. So I'm gonna go ahead, do that, and then create the rest of the Frenches. The pointer and the pinky are gonna be regular French nails because that one's gonna showcase more of the patchwork art. So I'm just gonna go ahead, clean up any issues with my line, cure that, for 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna go ahead and work on the rest of the Frenchies and then give this hand a full cure for 60 seconds. In the past, when I drew French nails, you guys, y'all used to see me doing the letter A, upside down letter A. This is a way that I learned recently, which works really good for me as well, because I'm getting more control of the brush. That's why I'm practicing my nail art more, because I just want to gain that control of the brush and how to create things on the nails with the brush. I'm just trying to get that control down and just keep, you know, practicing that so it becomes second nature. And it's really working out for me. I really loved this technique as well, and how I was able to create the French without having to draw that letter A and then go in and try to fill things in all crazy looking. But I did like it. If I sound more energetic today, it's not because I was lacking energy. This is the second day I'm doing this voiceover. I was just really trying to be quiet because Little Bean was sleeping, and because he had been sick for the last, 4 weeks now. He's recovering. Last week he started recovering. He just has not been sleeping well, and I've been super tired. But anyway, I'm going to start doing the patchwork. This is pretty much how I do it. I'm not going to show you guys every nail and every color, but you guys see I have those 3 colors here on my palette. I'm just going to go ahead, outline it, fill it in, and I'm going to give that a second coat as well. So this is what everything looks like, cuties. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a layer of my Lassesse Gel Nails No Wipe Matte Top Coat. Get that on there so that way everything is nice and matte, take away the shine, so I'm able to see where I'm creating these lines. I'm pretty sure I could have done it with it shiny, but some of the glare from the lighting kind of like gets in the way and I'm unable to see what I'm doing. I'm using a very light hand here to create these lines because I don't want them super thick, even though I messed up in some areas and they got kind of thick, but it kind of added to the look, so I left it alone. I didn't clean it off and do anything. I just kept on going because it added to the look. And I'm going to outline all of the little patchwork pieces that I put on here and the French area. And instead of me just doing straight lines or straight X's for the patch look, I went ahead and I did some little X's and some little lines to create that look. So I'm gonna let you guys watch this entire nail to see exactly how I did that, and then we're gonna jump straight to them all being completed. I'm sorry if you guys really wanted to see me create everything step by step, but I just felt like it would have been too repetitive, and this video is already long because it's a watch me work and I didn't want to lose anyone's interest. So again, if you like these kinds of videos, please let me know so I can do more watch me works and keep the length of the videos in there. I do also want to take this opportunity to tell Rosalind company, Rosalind Beauty, thank you so much for sending me these beautiful colors. I really enjoyed working with them. There was no crazy smell to them. They were very, very nice and creamy, even though the pigment is not on the same level as I would say like a Madame Glam or Nail Reserve. It's still beautiful colors, and 2 coats is just perfect to get you the pigment that you're looking for. So I'm just gonna go ahead, like I said, add my little X's and my little dash lines on here and create the patchwork look. So keep watching and I will pop back in when it's time. The thing about this type of artwork, cuties, is very forgiving. So if some of your lines are lighter than others, I don't think it's going to be an issue at all, because patchwork is really like tattered and, you know, old looking to me, and some of the stitching may not be as great in some areas, and that's what makes it what it is, you know what I mean? So I hope y'all are liking this, because I'm really liking this look. I'm loving it matte, so you already know I'm gonna go for it being matte. After this layer, I went ahead and added another layer of the matte top coat just to take away some of the shiny, because like I even though it was just these little lines, like my eyes, y'all, like the glare was kind of getting to me a little bit. But I'm gonna go ahead, complete that on all of the nails, add that second layer of matte top coat, and then we're gonna get into the final touches of this artwork. So I figured you guys already knew how to create stars and little flares on the nails, so I didn't want to inundate you guys with the slow process of me doing that. That's why this part is all sped up. I'm gonna just add some black to the nude areas, and then we're gonna go in with some white on the blacked out lines. I thought that the blacked out lines gave it a really nice touch, made it just a tad bit different, and I like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create a couple more stars on this black area, and then it'll be time for the final top coat. Again, y'all know I went matte, so I'm taking my Lisette gel nails matte no wipe top coat. I'm gonna go ahead and smash that in there really good, make sure everything is covered, make sure any gaps or ridges or anything is filled in with this, and really seal in that artwork. And then I'm gonna cure for a full 60 seconds. And there we have it, cuties. That last cure is done. Cuticle oil is applied, and this is what we have. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, if y'all want to see more Watch Me Works, please let me know in the comment section. Please check out the description box for any links or codes. And the code for these Rosalind polishes, they end, I believe, the 31st of October. If not, I'll make sure that the current date of when it ends will be there. And as always, cuties, thank you so much for watching, and I'll most definitely talk to you in my next one. Bye.